All right, it is time to select the inputs for our regression. We will use the pandas method iloc. Since it is extremely useful and common, we will spend another minute on it. The iloc method is used for selection by position in the data frame. There are two arguments. The first one refers to the row indices, and the second one to column indices. I would actually prefer to select all rows, so I can simply leave colons in the brackets as the first argument. To select the inputs for our regression, we must select all rows and all columns except for excessive absenteeism, right? If I have to select all rows, I'll simply leave colons as the first argument. Regarding the columns, I want to keep the first 14. Since excessive absenteeism is the column with index 14, the relevant code is data with targets, dot, iloc, and then colons as the first argument, and 0, colons, 14 as the second. Remember that iloc excludes the ending index. Here's the result. By the way, if I remove that 0 we have here, the result would be the same. Nice! So, these are our inputs. Good job! Before we move on, let me show you another useful trick. It is tedious to count indices, right? We wanted to select all rows and all columns, but the last one. Let's do something smarter. We'll select all columns until -1 and then run the cell. Exactly as expected. This is a much more appropriate way to select data, especially in the presence of a regression. Often, the column or columns that need to be left out in this moment of the analysis are at the end of the data frame. And by simply putting a minus, we can indicate the number of columns at the back we want to skip. We are doing great, learning new things all the time. What is left to do yet? Well, we have not really selected the inputs. We played around with the iloc method, but we did not store the results in any variable. So, let's create a new variable called unscaled inputs equal to all data from data with targets with the last column. The choice of name was not random, and I believe you saw through it. These are our unscaled inputs. In the next lesson, we will scale them. Until next time, and thanks for watching.